Okay, I'm back. Is that still a little fuzzy on YouTube or not? God, I don't know what's wrong with my camera or what it is. I cleaned everything I thought, but you never know. What's going on? Hi, Ms. Suzu. Does the video look clear? Let me know if the video is clear. Hi, yes. Oh, good. Well, it looks good. Oh, wonderful. Well, it doesn't matter if I look good, especially if Steve Silverman's watching. Then I don't care what I look like to Steve. That doesn't matter. But I'm going to talk in a minute or two so we get a little bit of a quorum here and about a new program I find. Actually, they taught me up, bringing me up, I think, to speak to them soon. But it's a national program, and there's just new ways to get jobs in our country nowadays. And it's just, it's just crazy. I think that we go and we spend, $100 grand on colleges, and you can't get a job, and you're making $25,000 a year as a barista or something like that after a college degree. It's crazy. It's nuts. And you're going in debt, so the colleges make you get a loan from the government because the government will give you a loan to go to college, and then you're stuck with a loan, and the college got the money. That's why they have these fancy gyms and all this stuff at the colleges now, because it's sort of like an arms race to who could have a sexier college for you to get money to pay them. So let's see what we got some folks on here. Educate a little bit. That's what's fun about doing something like. Oh, I found a great song. Dirty Hair, Dirty something, but it's called Vacation. And it's a great song because it's you're on vacation if you love your work every day. And that's what's cool about jobs. I think is vacation. But what the heck is the names? Dirty Heads, that's what it is. Dirty Heads, Vacation. So take a look at that. I'd play it, but the copyright police get after me every time I do that kind of stuff. Well, let's see, we got some folks out there. Oh, come on, you must be out there. You don't want to sit and do nothing or play whatever kind of game you're looking at. I'm going to show you how to make some real money and what's really changing in this world now, and the new opportunities that are, and because they don't advertise. I mean, the only great opportunities that you know about are the ones that asking you for money because they advertise and they get money from you so they can do more advertising. Now, the ones I'm talking about don't advertise. So, because they're giving you money. That's what it is. They're giving you money. Now, here's the group. It's called Year Up. Okay, YEARUP.org. And it's in about 20 or 30 cities now. It's just started around. They got a whole bunch of government money and foundation money and everything. And they're really working with the high-tech industries because there's like 12 million jobs that are going begging. We don't have people qualified, And that's what they're doing. You don't need a degree. You don't need experience. You don't need credentials, to get one of these things. My son did this. It's awesome. Oh, somebody said his son did this. Leslie, that's wonderful. See? This stuff really works. I can't believe it. Send me a note, Leslie. I'd love to hear more about it. I'm going to talk to one of the groups here in Baltimore. I'm at LeskoFreeRadio@gmail.com. So Leslie's son took advantage of it, and so now here's what it is. They pay everything. They pay you to learn. They want to teach you things like financial operations. This is really for jobs in the tech industry. So this is a growing industry. I mean, don't try to get a job in the automobile industry. You want to get in the tech industry because that's growing. So it's operations, financial operations, business operations, software, or sales. Thank you, Leslie. Because she's going to send me a note because her boy's involved in this. And it's not everywhere yet, but you want to look. You want to see. And what they do is, my understanding, they train you for 6 months. You go on the website and tell you all about it. And at certain ages, I think up to about 24 now. But I'll tell you other places, if you're older than that, you can get the same thing. But this is for young people trying to do it, so they don't have to be trapped in some kind of college degree that it's going to get them nowhere when they graduate. I just shared your video. Let them know and appreciate you. Sam at home just shared. Oh, great. And so, they train you for 6 months, mostly schoolwork, and then the next 6 months you're working with a company too, already. So none of this schoolwork forever, 4 years of schoolwork, wow. You don't have to do that. I mean, I hated school. I couldn't sit still. I thought my middle name was sit down. Sit down, Lesko, sit down, Lesko. Now I make millions of dollars acting like a fool and jumping around. So if only people knew ahead of time or told me, I just got thrown out of school. That's what it did for me. So this is tech. 6 months, okay, you learn technology. So it's either financial operations, so you don't have to be a geeky thing, everybody. Business operations, software, or sales, okay? Then the next 6 months, they get you like an internship, but it's paid. Even the first 6 months is paid, so you're getting paid. Now, could you imagine what colleges pay you? They're asking you for $20, $30, $40, $50,000. This is a place to learn something useful. So much of that other stuff, to improve your knowledge. Now with the internet, you can learn all that stuff yourself. Actually, Khan Academy is a good place to learn all that. It's all free too. It's wonderful courses. After 6 months, and then they get a full-time job. And these are full-time jobs starting like at 40 grand, 36, 37, 38, $40,000 a year. That's just a year after getting paid all year. Then you get a grant. You start a salary, close to $40,000. That's like double, what Starbucks is going to pay you, and you're on your way. That's right. These things could lead to whoever knows. Listen, the $12 million. See, the biggest problem in the country, is going where you're needed. You're trying to do something that's shrinking. That's no fun. You want to go where it's growing. That's where the fun is. That's where they throw money around. That's where people are happy because they're not playing the Mad Max game. Everybody's fighting for the last barrel of oil or whatever it is. No, if you're on a growth curve, everybody's throwing money because they're making money too fast. They don't know what to do with it. And that's what's fun. So that's what tech is in our society. So that's why you have to do that. Now, find out about it. So that's YearUp, YearUp.org. Okay, and that's for young. Now, if that doesn't suit you, it's not where you are yet, look around. Here's where you go. You go to Workforce Development Office. Every county has this. So you Google and Google. This is how you use Google. You have to know exactly what to ask for. You don't say, I want a job. Then you're going to get all the kind of hucksters who want $50,000 from you so they can give you a job. Now, that's stupid. But if you know where to go, like Workforce Development and the name of your county. So like me, I live in Montgomery County, so I put Workforce Development Montgomery County, and you call, and you're looking for training money. Don't say grant, don't say anything. You just want to be trained, man, because you'll be surprised what they're going to do to train you. You could even get free money to live on while you start your business or something. And that's it. Depends on, it's different in every society. Every office, every county, every city has different programs. That's why you have to see what's available in your program. But the YearUp program, now that if you go to that website, .org, remember, man, you don't want to go to .coms unless you really know what you're doing. Like if you don't know how to handle a gun, don't pick one up because you may shoot yourself. Well, that's what the internet's like. So just if you don't know what you're doing, don't go to .coms. Just stay at .orgs and .gov because they're the people who are going to give you money. All those people, a .com will never give you money. They want to get your money. And there's sharks out there, that spend their whole life, every day of their life, trying to figure out how to get you money. If you're looking on the internet for a job or education, man, you're going to see the first 5 pages of just call me and I'll be your friend. You'll be a friend of your banker and your loan shark and everything else, that will get you in debt for the rest of your life. So it's programs like this that are helpful. And also, if you go to your workforce development in your county, there's all kinds of training programs now that pay you to get trained, or even, now, there's millions of unfulfilled jobs because people don't have the skills. So you got to go out and get the skills. Another place to go is your local community college. They get grant money too from the government to train train you for free because they got to fill those jobs. Businesses are paying, like Upwork. You'll see, a year up, you'll see that a lot of businesses are paying this program, to train people because, see, businesses are lazy. They don't want to train you. That's why they're relying on the colleges, but the colleges don't train you for anything except how to get a student loan. You know that pretty good. and so these companies give them money through their foundation so they could train people and hire them. That's why you get such good jobs when you finish this, because they need these people. 12 million. Wow. 12 million people. And since 1980, the average wage really hasn't gone anywhere. If you were wealthy, you did very well since the 1980s. But the average working person, isn't. So that's why you have to learn about these new opportunities and don't think that these old, factory jobs are going to come back. Well, some will, but it's not the growth area, and that's the important thing. So where's the growth at? You're going to live a long time, and no matter what age, you go back and get trained at 60. Or 70. I'm 74, man. I got 20 more years, and I want to keep contributing. So you could go to college for free. That's right. I did one. Look on an earlier video. I just did one yesterday, the day before. I can't even keep track of it. I got so many days behind me. It's hard to keep track of these suckers. And I did one. How, if you're 55 or 60 or over, you go to college for free. Man, isn't that great? And it's really at your like community colleges, state colleges, or whatever. And at 60, you got at least 30 more years. Getting to 60 is the hard part. But once you're there, then man, you got 30 more years, no problem. And that's what's saying. I wanted to learn about a new skill. How can I sacrifice? Actually, how do you pay for your family? Get rid of them. Just leave. And you go start a new life somewhere. No, teasing you. Right. Okay, you have to struggle. Okay, you have to do this part-time, whatever. You can't, destroy a family or whatever. And that's what I do. I have a report. I show you like 299 ways to keep money coming in while you're studying something, while you're doing a new job, while you're starting a business. So if you go to lesko.com/research, I'll collect all the money programs that are available for you to keep cash coming in while you're learning something new to grow. Or even you just have to make ends meet or whatever. It's planning for the future. So even if you do it an hour a week, a 2-hour week, you gotta, you can't ignore your responsibilities, and you have to do this. But if you do it part-time, instead of bitching and moaning that you got a shitty job and life isn't going nowhere, if you just start doing this part-time somewhere, because there are ways to do that. Call this yearup.org, and see about part-time thing. Go to the workforce development and see about part-time. Go to your local community college and see about part-time skills or whatever. But just don't get trapped into paying a whole bunch of money, for that, because there are options now that you don't have. You could also go to something called University of the People. And that's right, University of the People. That's free. It's free. Actually, if you want to take the test, they charge you like $100. So if you're getting a degree, it may cost like $2,000 a year. But that's still a long way from 20, 30, 40 grand, that people are doing. This is a reputable university. They get high reviews. They're hooked up with big national universities and things like that. So it's really you getting skills. And look at skills. Don't look at degrees. You want skills. You want skills that are transferable and needed and things like that, so you get a decent job and a lift off to something new. That's what you have to do, and nothing's going to look at apprenticeship programs. That's another word. People get skills, and also you learn. You get money while you're learning, that kind of thing, and all kinds of things. We still need that. There's millions of apprenticeship jobs going unfilled because we don't have people applying for it. See, you read the headlines about stuff, and actually our unemployment rate is so low now, but wage rate hasn't gone up at all. Guess who's keeping all the marbles, huh? But that's another issue. And you want to waste time fighting that fight. What you want to do is take care of yourself, and get the skills necessary to grow your family, grow what's going on out there, and understanding what's going on there, how you take advantage of this stuff, because it's going on with or without you. People say, well, you're going to fight the system. It's like fighting the Whitewater Rapids. They're going downhill no matter what. and you can't get your paddle in the water to stop those suckers. You just got to figure out how to use the paddle to ride with them down the road and survive. And that's what life's about to me anyway. People don't apply because they are lazy. Yeah, I mean, a whole reasons. I mean, that could be one of them. I get lazy myself. It's a human nature. We're all a bunch of problems inside, and it's hard to fight. That's why we need encouragement. Skills, certification, apprentices, license. Yes, mere education. That mainly provides employment for the big education industry. Yes, I think that's what I'm saying. I couldn't read that fast to make sure that's what I say, but I think you got the gist. Yeah, you're right, because all it is the endowments at universities. Man, I mean, I just read that Berkeley raised enough money this year, just in 1 year alone, to give every person going to school for free. You think they're going to that? No. Everybody wants to pack up more toys or some shit like that. They think it's important. But you don't have to do that. The most important thing while you're growing in life, I think, is invest in yourself. That's why screw investing in stock market, real estate. You want to invest in yourself, because how are you going to support yourself for the rest of your life? So keep investing in yourself. When you stop investing in yourself and you feel you're a fat cat enough, then you invest in younger people. And that's the important thing. And I can't see anything else invested. House, fine. You got to live somewhere. So that's good. But try to fight all that stuff and outguess the other idiots that are investing. I mean, that's just gambling to me. I don't know what that does, but that's a personal opinion. Well, good. Thanks, guys. And remember, you wanted my 5 best places to start to get free money and help to do anything. Lesko.com/5, the number 5, and then free, small letters, FREE. And that's my 5 best places. You're interested in doing research, so I give you like 299 places of sources of extra money from government grants and other free places of money. Where do you live? I mean, this takes me about 2 weeks to do the research. That's what I do. And it takes a long time to accumulate that and send it. And that's at lesko.com/research. Somebody asked for the website again. Yeah, the one I'm talking about, Year Up. YEARUP.org. The other one for training, your local workforce development office, workforce development for your county. Only look at .org or .gov websites, and also your local community college. They're the ones that give the best opportunity for just short certificate training programs or everything. Yes, yearup.org. That's not everywhere yet, but it's growing, so keep an eye out, and maybe if you Google things like Year Up. Let's go. What grant should we be applying for? Right, that's the end of the year on the budget is the 30th, but it doesn't matter. It's there. It's going to be there March 1st too. And it's more than ever, and next year it's still going to be more than ever. They'll tweak around the edges or whatever, but it's still, just ignore what you read about the headlines in Washington and just keep going. You got to take care of your own ass first before you start thinking you're going to change Washington, okay? Then you go and make the system better for other folks too, okay? Thanks again, guys. And the largest CC, yes, Houston. Yeah, the largest community college is Houston Community. Yes, and actively show up at their front door and look for. It's hard to get these people. I've been calling a lot of junior colleges, community colleges, and it's hard to get people on the phone anymore. But when I just go show up at the front door and I want to talk to a counselor, then they send me somewhere, because it's hard to get rid of you if you're live. It's easy to put you on hold, we'll call you back and stuff like that. But you're showing up at the front door, you'll get more out of people. See, it's all bureaucracies. It's all about how to handle people. It's not how to use the computer and the internet and so much. It's all people behind the scenes. So that's why if you go belly to belly, you're going to get a lot more out of this thing than trying to email, because you're just another digit. They can't care about you, So that's why show up in person. This is me. I need help. I'm screwed. And people want to help you if you're nice. If you're miserable to them and you whatever, then that's it. Workforce at your local employment. Yeah, I guess employment. They call it workforce development. And the unemployment is part of that. But it's a county and state thing, which is federal money coming down to you right there where you live. Okay, guys, well, thank you. It's done internationally to siphon tax. It's done intentionally siphon taxpayer funds. Whatever, the money's there. I mean, you're right. It's taxpayers' funds. That's how they pay for these things. But it's a solved problem. So in our democracy, somebody decided anyway, maybe you and I didn't, to have this, and all I'm trying to do is educate. Nah, it's there. You don't want it? You think it's stupid? That's fine. It'll still be there. Take care. See you soon. Career link you said in Pennsylvania? I think so. I forget. But make sure just it's .gov. You have that. What's the website? Website is yourup.org. Okay. And you want workforce development and the name of your county when you're doing it for yourself. Okay. Matthew, Lesko, National Treasure. Well, I got ex-wives who say something else, but yeah. Really, okay, guys? Okay, wonderful. I'll be back soon. I got lots of stuff I want to share, okay? Thank you.